What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new video. And in today's video, we're gonna be continuing operators part 2. So, we're gonna start off with a recap with the simple logic that we learned so far, which was and or statements. So yeah, you're given a code with variables b1, b2, and b3 that have question marks instead of values. Replace each question with true or false, and b4 must be true. Only replace b1, b2, b3. Don't affect b4. Okay. Um. So b1. So let's look at b4. So b1 and b2 both needs to be true, and not b3. So b3 has to be false. So true, true, false. And because it says it's not b3, um, that would be actually be not false, and not false is true. There we go. So let's do logical operators part 3. In Python, you can combine multiple conditions using logical statements. Let's create a condition that checks. So this checks if the number is positive. Check if it's even, and then we can combine these different conditions. Okay, so I'll complete the conditions to check if a number is both negative and odd. So if number is less than 0, and if it's odd, let's see. Okay, yeah. So x equals 10, result equals x greater than 5, and x percent 2 equals 0. So this equals to true, because it's not odd and it's greater than 5. Um, why might you use intermediate variables for conditions? In other words, why would you use a variable to store condition instead of writing it directly in the if statement? Um, what? In other words, why would you use a variable to store condition? Oh, okay. Um, so mix. Um, yeah. Less complex. Um, so it's false because this is already false and this is already false. Oh, it's a or statement. So it is less than 0. It's greater than 0, but um, but this divided gives us 1. So oh wait. Oh, not equal. Okay, okay. Got that messed up. The or um false only has one has to be true. What's the result? It is true. Okay, so write code that checks if the person is eligible to drive. A person is eligible to drive if all the following conditions are met. The person is at least 18, has a license, and has insurance. So, um, so uh, result equals h greater than um or equal to, no, yeah, greater than or equal to 18, um has license equal um equal true, and then has insurance equals true. um okay, I think, do we put a comma between variables? I think we do. So comma and then comma. which will should make this statement run. Okay. We have to combine it using the operators. Okay. So so has to be at least 18, has a license, and okay, there we go. So now it should be correct. Um huh. I did that. I also did that. Okay. Is that because age is greater than 18? And um mm, okay, first. Oh, okay. How would we do that? Reads the license string and converts it to Boolean. True. Um, true. Okay, there we go. Um, had it messed up with the variables and separating them. Okay, so now we'll leave the master challenge for the end. Let's move on to logical operators part 4. Um, so De Morgan's law, rules for transferring logical. So not A and B is the same as not A or not B, and not A. Sorry. Not A or B is the same as. So it's just, yeah, it swaps the operator. Okay. Flips. Um. So this is, or yeah. True or false, not A and B. A and B is the same as Okay. So true and false. True and false is false. Not false is true. So it should give us true. Yep. Yes. So um so if it's or, then we need an and. Not student or, so not is student is, and let's see. Can sell regular pet, can sell exotic pet, cannot sell any pet. Um so we need has license, has license to be um wait um so has license needs to be true. um Equals has space needs to be true. Can I sell any pet has experience needs to be false. So um oh, okay. Oh, I see what I did wrong. So we need to put this into variables. So put this down here and take away the one equivalent sign. So because we're using these initialized variables to do this. Okay, so true, true, false, and then I said only needs one equal sign. All right, now if we do this, now, so can buy, okay. Customer can buy a regular pet if they have either a license or experience. So has license. Um. Oh, actually, we could just has license or uh has experience and have base. Can I sell exotic? Both license and experience. Um. So has a license. Um. And experience. Has experience. And they must have space. And then finally, for the last one, um, the shop cannot sell any pet if the customer has no license and no experience or no space. So, cannot if not has license or has license. Um, let's see. Um, no and no experience or no space. Yep. Has license is not defined. Yes, it is. I guess we put it up here. Okay. There we go. And yeah, that would be it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And I'll catch you in the next one. Where